She's a female warrior from Universe 2. I've heard her transformations are pretty different from Goku and the others.
I heard she has a huge fan base in the universe she came from.
After that transformation sequence, I was an instant fan.
Another warrior from Universe 2, just like Ribrianne. She seems to treat martial arts more like hunting prey.
Not sure if that's a misunderstanding or just her style.
If it's the latter, I've seen far cooler styles than that.
And another warrior from Universe 2, like Ribrianne, she fights with the fists of Yachina.
Must be a fighting style used in Universe 2.
Fascinating to see the techniques of the other universes.
This is what the warriors from Universe 3 look like when they fuse. Didn't anyone tell them that size doesn't matter?
Gohan sent this ugly thing tumbling.
He could warp time and space to launch his attacks. Oh, I'd love to learn more about that kind of technology. When did Gohan start wearing glasses?
It was just before the wedding, I think.
He wore them off and on for a while, but he did mention the other day how it's gotten even harder to see clearly without them.
And people think academic.
He takes his glasses off when he goes Super Saiyan, right?
Yep. He says his vision gets so much better that the glasses actually make it harder to see straight.
So why doesn't he just stay Super Saiyan at work? That's like training on the clock. Do you hear yourself? Can you imagine my Gohan sitting in a lab as a Super Saiyan? He'd look ridiculous. It's hard to stay in that form for long if you aren't training all the time, right?
All I know is it isn't Super Saiyan. It's unique to Gohan. Like he's tapping into his potential.
Just looks like he did something different with his hair to me.
That is not the Gohan I married, but I don't think I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Hey, Chi-Chi, are you okay? My poor baby. Just look at him. He's gone gray. Oh, he's been working himself way too hard. Things have really changed since we first met Piccolo.
They sure have. At first, I thought he tried to take over the world like King Piccolo.
Are we talking about the same Piccolo?
Right? I can hardly believe it either. That same old Piccolo we used to be so scared of turned out to be a great babysitter.
He sure has. He's so attentive with Pan, I don't know what we'd do without him.
Oh, no. Of course, Piccolo's been more of a grandpa than Goku. There's something different about him. Oh, his gi! It's new!
I guess even Piccolo cares about how he looks. Go figure.
Really? That's what you're getting from this?
Who are you? You better not be after Goku.
He looks like a Namekian. But I didn't know they came in orange.
Piccolo would have told us about that, right?
An orange Namekian? Okay, now I've seen everything.
Ah! He's not just orange. He's gigantic!
I can't explain why, but I don't think he wants to hurt us.
How can you be so blasé at a time like this? If that thing does want to hurt us, Earth is done for. That's a Red Ribbon Army badge. Is he some kind of new android?
But Dr. Gero is dead, isn't he? Who could possibly be making new ones?
It's hard to believe he's an android. He looks like some kind of superhero.
Wait, number 2? You mean they're already in mass production?
They're gonna gang up on Goku again, aren't they? The nerve!
It's weird. They don't seem like bad guys to me. Here's hoping we can reason with them.
First Frieza, and now Cell? Ugh, why can't any of these guys just stay dead?
Well, now he's alive, and he's bigger than ever!
Who could have done this? A new and improved Cell might even be too much for Goku or Gohan.
that Goten? Wait, hang on. I don't know how he got so tiny, but I think that's Goku.
Goku? Huh. I guess he does look like how I remembered him. But where's his tail? And how did he get so small anyway?
Bulma, you know better than to try working out Goku logic. You'll make yourself dizzy.
Yeah, you got a point.
And we're just gonna move on like this is normal?
Guess you can become a Super Saiyan even when you're a little first grader.
Jeez, even though he's this small, I can tell that he's insanely strong.
You ain't kidding, sister. Aw, my Goku never changes. If it's not being turned into a kid, Goku's either bleaching his hair or growing it all over his body. There's always some kind of craziness with that one.
You know, looking at that new appearance of his, it reminds me of the time he transformed into a great ape.
Sure hope he doesn't hit a massive growth spurt and start rampaging everywhere.
I couldn't even begin to tell you what's going on with him, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. After all, at the end of the day, he's still our Goku.
The way you all trust each other is really inspiring. But given what you've all been through, I suppose it's only natural.
Whoa! Is that little munchkin Vegeta? Aw, he looks so cute like that.
I didn't think he could get any shorter.
Is no one... How the heck is it that even as a first grader, Vegeta looks so strong?
I know, right? Same goes for my Goku. Saiyan genetics are really something else.
My husband's gonna grow into a beefcake all over again, I bet.
I don't even know what to say.
I guess you can become a Super Saiyan 2 no matter how young you are. Gohan proved that already.
Yeah, I mean, not that Vegeta's the type to let any limitation get in his way.
Goku's the same way. I swear, Saiyans just never know when to slow their roll. That's a face only a mother could love.
I know. Super Saiyan 3's not exactly the cutest look, but last I checked, it makes him stronger than ever, right?
It did when Goku transformed, I think?
How dare you compare me to that clown, Kakarot?
I can hear it already.
I don't think he's from around here.
No doubt. He's got kind of an intense vibe, but for some reason, I don't think of him as a bad guy.
Hey, from where I'm standing, he just looks like a handsome guy. Huh? Who's this little cutie here? Never seen her before. You think she's a human?
I don't think so. Take a look at those pointy ears of hers. Wait a second. It's sort of like...
Yeah, they look just like Piccolo's. You think there might be a connection?
Is it me, or does this little guy look kind of like Boo? There's a bit of a resemblance.
Yeah, that makes me wonder if he's like Boo's kid or something.
Boo having kids? Ugh, that's a mental image. That guy looks like he's gonna be a problem.
You sure about that? From what I can see, the guy's head has a permanent residence in the clouds.
If I'm reading this book by its cover, I'd guess he could put away some food. My cooking skills are about to get a workout.
If you ask me, you've been around these muscle heads so long, their weirdness is rubbing off on you.
I have to admit, the new look is a touch more presentable, which is great, but...
But what? Oh, everything okay?
it's just a bit much for my liking. I mean, have you seen his tail?
It's hard to miss. And I don't know. He pulls it off well.
Honestly, I just prefer he go with a more sensible appearance, like the old days.
Aw, check out my Vegeta. If you ask me, it looks like he's been putting in some major work.
He does look stronger than before, and that's saying something. But I'm surprised you recognize him so quickly.
Comes with the territory. When people go through changes as much as Goku and Vegeta do, you kinda have to learn to roll with it.
I can't argue with you there, but if I could change one thing about those changes, It'd be that built-in delinquent look.
If I had to describe that guy, I guess I'd go with rotund.
Something about his size isn't adding up. Just what kind of training did he go? Hang on, he can get even bigger? What is going on here?
That's what I'd like to know. Mr. Machismo was already overcompensating. This is taking it overboard.
I don't have a clue how you even beat something like that. But if anyone's going to get the job done, I'm sure it will be my Goku.
Well, no one knows him better than you.
I know this guy. He was one of Goku's opponents in the World Martial Arts Tournament many years ago.
Oh, cool. So Goku must have beaten him, I'm assuming.
I heard he came from a village that went through a lot of hardship. I wonder what he's up to these days. This is an android that Goku made buddies with as a kid.
This is an android? The ones Trunks fought were so vastly different.
He's a kind-hearted robot who hates fighting. I've heard he now lives in a snowy village he grew to love.
A general of the notorious Red Ribbon Army. I was taken by his looks for a sec, but he's very unkind towards women.
He's not only physically strong, but he has telekinetic powers too.
Telekinesis?
He uses paralysis or something, yeah.
This is an evil assassin that Goku took to task when he was a kid. I've heard he was once a teacher to Tien and Chaozu.
He certainly looks the part, doesn't he? He's even got the words "kill you" written on his clothes.
No matter what he does, I have a feeling he'll always be stopped in his tracks.
He has a human-like form, but even then he has bat wings growing out of his back. Is he some kind of demon?
I've heard he can use a mysterious beam that only affects those with wicked hearts.
Oh, well then he must be a good guy.
Demons are a strange bunch.
This kindly old man found Goku as a baby and raised him well for a long time. We named Gohan in tribute to him.
If that's the case, we owe a huge debt to him for discovering Earth's greatest hero.
I could never forget that. Goku turned into a great ape and accidentally crushed his grandpa. Oh, I felt so bad for him.
He's been doing quite well in the afterlife, and occasionally he spends some time with the mysterious Amin on Mount Five Elements.
Goku definitely inherited his cheerful, upbeat attitude.
Is this guy Piccolo's dad or something?
Sorta? He spawned the Piccolo we know. Namekians are complicated.
Piccolo put my little Gohan in so much danger that one of them is more than enough as far as I'm concerned.
Maybe Piccolo can spawn more friends for Pan to play with.
Can you two promise that you'll keep this just between us girls?
Yeah, of course.
Back in the day, Goku forgot about the promise he made to marry me when we were kids, and I've been holding a grudge ever since.
Well, yeah, it's Goku. Of course he forgot something pretty important. Makes sense to me.
How did you two end up making a promise like that when you were only kids?
Chi-Chi? Something wrong?
Well, that's all I wanted to say. Can we end this little chat now?
Uh-huh.
You know, I think the first time I met Tien was back at the 22nd World Tournament.
That was the one right before the tournament I fought in.
I don't know if you knew this, but back then, Tien was Master Shen's student, and he went head-to-head against Yamcha.
He fought Yamcha? What happened?
Tien annihilated him. He even went out of his way to break poor Yamcha's leg. I couldn't forgive him for the longest time.
When you look at Tien now, it's hard to believe he would have done that.
Then, in the finals, it was him versus Goku. Oh yeah, and there was that girl, Launch. She ended up falling head over heels for Tien.
What? Tien had a girlfriend back then?
I wonder whatever happened to her. Oh well, probably won't ever see her again anyway.
Oh my! This was me when I was a lot younger. I was looking for Goku after many years and entered the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Wow, you look completely different. That ki looks amazing on you. Was this when you fought with Goku?
It sure was, but he managed to knock me out of the ring in one shot. I knew deep down I could never match Goku's strength.
And I remember you two got married right after the match. The whole crowd went wild.
I remember him. This is Piccolo back when he was a menace.
Yeah, he was ruthless. Firing attacks at the audience, playing dead to catch Goku off guard. Oh, and even breaking Goku's...
I think I get the picture. Piccolo used to be really, really awful.
Yeah, a lot happened after that. But in the end, Piccolo got off the hook, thanks to Goku.
If he hadn't, then Earth might have been destroyed when Goku's brother Raditz showed up.
Fate sure works in mysterious ways, huh? Wait, since when could Piccolo get all big like this?
Oh, for a while. Wow, sure takes me back. He actually got all giant during the World Tournament.
Huh, I forgot about that.
Wait, you two were there?
Yep. Let me tell you, Giant Piccolo did not do much in the end. Turns out, he wasn't a fan of Goku literally jumping down his throat, so he went back to normal pretty quick.
He jumped down his throat?
Yeah, that might be why Piccolo doesn't use his technique very often. It definitely has its weaknesses and some bad memories. This is the leader of Cooler's armored squadron. He was born on the same planet as Jace from the Ginyu Force.
Really? They seem so different. I would have never guessed that if you didn't tell me.
Oh, I hate to admit how cool he looks. That's one of Bojack's followers. I think Gohan defeated her.
The second she was intimidated by Gohan's righteous fury, Bojack went and stabbed her in the back.
Yee, doesn't sound like a very good leader.
I believe this guy is an acquaintance of Goku's.
I can tell he's a seasoned warrior.
Look, he's got a halo! Oh, he must have died in battle. I heard this particular god is supposed to be the most important one of Universe 7.
Wait, it's not Lord Beerus?
Well, apparently, they're two sides of the same coin. You have a fiery god of destruction on one side, and a sensible Supreme Kai on the other.
Lord Beerus isn't really nice to the Supreme Kai, though.
Yeah, Lord Beerus is way stronger, so the power dynamic isn't exactly what I'd call healthy.
If everyone just used their words more, we'd all get along better. It's not always about who's stronger.
Makes a lot of sense when you put it that way.
I should have known this mighty masked guy was actually Goten and Trunks in disguise at the tournament.
No, you're right. I didn't even notice the holes in the costume.
They're probably 1,000,000 times stronger than the real Mighty Mask. Aw, who's this innocent little guy?
That expression of his tells me he's ready for a fight. Reminds me of when I was young.
Hey, Chi-Chi, you fought in the World Tournament once, right?
She did. In fact, that's where Goku proposed to her, more or less.
Aww, so you shared your feelings through your martial arts. How romantic.
Oh, I'm getting the butterflies all over again.
This is Vegeta's father. Trunks and I never got to meet him.
He's ginormous. Think Vegeta will ever grow that tall?
I don't think he's getting any taller than he is.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised there are Saiyan women, too.
Which means if she worked hard enough, she'd be able to turn Super Saiyan one day.
Wow, a female Super Saiyan? I'd like to see that.
Who knows? Maybe even sweet little Pan can reach Super Saiyan. It runs in the family, after all.
True. Now that's another thing I can look forward to.
Yeah, wait. Does that mean that my Bulla could also transform? Yup, he's definitely a Saiyan, but I don't know who he is.
He looks so put together and sophisticated. You know, like he's super competent.
Not a chance. There isn't a single Saiyan warrior out there who I'd call competent.
You got that right.
Understandable. Carry on.
Goku's dad can also turn Super Saiyan? The scars were already enough, but the delinquent hair too?
I don't know. The blonde hair with the red headband, plus that tough look on his face? I kinda dig it.
Yeah, but it kind of feels like he's been through a lot. Wonder what happened to him.
Ugh, another Frieza copycat? All of these weirdos are rotten to the core.
Come on, Chi-Chi. Maybe this one's different?
Nope. Can't trust them. Guys like this are spoiled as kids, so they grow up to be just the worst.
This is why parents have to discipline their kids, so they know what's right from wrong. Who's raising these punks anyhow?
Jocko is a galactic patrolman, but he's not very dependable.
Must be a cool job, though.
Considering how many times Earth has been in danger, shouldn't Jocko be patrolling our part of the galaxy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Champa is Universe 6's god of destruction. I hear he's also Beerus's brother.
Ah, no wonder I thought they looked similar.
They both have a real weakness for delicious food. I wonder if all gods of destruction are like that. Her skin is green, but she's not a Namekian. Wait, this uniform looks like she's a member of the Frieza Force.
What? Then she must be a bad guy, right?
As cute as she looks, I bet she's a fierce lady.
Something's different about him. He seems oddly peaceful. Is that really my Vegeta?
He might have gotten a haircut, but he still looks like the same old Vegeta to me.
You think so? Maybe by the time little Bola grows up, Vegeta will have finally mellowed out.
Not sure how I'd feel about that. Maybe if he grew out a mustache.
Those dark clothes really make Vegeta's blonde hair pop. It's not a bad look.
That Super Saiyan expression of his is all I need to be convinced that he's still the same Vegeta.
Honestly, I don't get how you two can put up with a lifetime of these delinquent hairstyles.
Hey, Trunks is back from the future. Oh, wait, this isn't the same Trunks.
But he has the same name, so is that our Trunks all grown up?
Oh, I just knew my Trunks would grow up to be a handsome young man. It's probably because his mother raised him right. He's got pretty great genes, too, if I do say so myself.
Do we still need to be here? Seems like she could keep ranting like this for a while.
A mother's love knows no bounds.
Aw, look at you, Trunks! Looking so sharp when you're a Super Saiyan.
There she goes again.
I guess this Trunks doesn't use a sword like the future Trunks we know.
And he puts on gloves to fight. That might be something he picked up from Vegeta.
Yeah, that's great and all, but you're missing the point here.
What's the point exactly?
That he's such a fine and handsome young man, of course. Oh, he just knows how to make his mama proud.
Is that Android 17? Wait, I guess that's probably not the Android 17 we know.
He doesn't seem like he has a lot of humanity. Just looking at him gives me chills.
Honestly, the 17 from the future might have been a lot like this.
Wait, that's 17?
This version of 17 looks like a totally different person.
He's a lot more muscly and a lot scarier too.
Yeah, almost reminds me of Goku's Super 3 form or whatever. Well, he certainly looks like a dragon.
I guess so. You think Shenron had something to do with this?
Interesting. He's got the aura of a warrior to him.